Yesterday we discussed three types of pressure: absolute pressure, atmospheric pressure, gauge pressure. The main equation, that is a pressure relationship and a unit conversion. See, yesterday the point: atmospheric pressure, absolute pressure, gauge pressure, relation of these pressure, concept of hydrostatic pressure, and unit conversion of pressure. What is the value of atmospheric pressure? 101.325 kilopascal.
Yes, sir.
Relationship between absolute pressure, atmospheric pressure, and gauge pressure is absolute pressure is equal to atmospheric pressure plus gauge pressure. The equation is mentioned here. Absolute pressure is equal to atmospheric pressure plus or minus gauge pressure. If there is a plus sign is there, that is called as gauge pressure, and if it is minus sign, then it is vacuum pressure. Vacuum pressure means pressure below the atmospheric pressure, and gauge pressure, it means pressure above the atmospheric pressure. And this unit conversion is mentioned here. 1 atmospheric pressure is equal to 101.325 kilopascal pressure, and we need to convert this kilopascal to pascal while solving the numerical, and that conversion is a kilopascal to pascal, 10 to the power 3. And this pascal, it means Newton per meter square. In terms of mercury column, 1 atmospheric pressure is equal to 760 mm of Hg. In case of water column, 1 atmospheric pressure is equal to 10.33 meter of water. This point we discussed yesterday. And this is a concept of the hydrostatic pressure. The common formula, general formula, is rho GH. Here bucket is there. Here 2 molecules of water, water molecule A, water molecule B, and distance of water molecule B from a surface of water is h3. The distance of surface of water and water molecule A is how much? Distance of water molecule from the surface of A water molecule from the surface. What is height? Distance? H2. H2 is a distance from surface of water to water molecule A, and pressure at any point is equal to density of the liquid into gravity multiplied by height of point from the surface of liquid. Okay. The pressure at any point is equal to density of that liquid into gravity, acceleration due to gravity, and multiplied by height of point from surface of liquid. So general formula is density is represented by notation rho, gravity, acceleration due to gravity is represented by notation g, and height of point from surface of liquid is represented by notation h. So general formula for hydrostatic pressure, P is equal to rho GH. What is general common formula for hydrostatic pressure? What is common formula for hydrostatic pressure?
Rho GH.
Rho GH. What is my rho?
Density of water.
That is not density of water. Rho is density of liquid. G is
Acceleration due to gravity.
acceleration due to gravity, correct? H is
Height of the point from the surface of liquid.
yes. Can you tell me what is the height of point A from the surface of water?
H2.
H2, correct? And what is the height of point B from the surface of water?
H3.
H3, okay. Therefore, the pressure at point A, we can easily find from this general formula, density of water, G, and H is represented by H2. H is represented by H2. Why this small h is represented by capital H2? Why the small h is replaced by capital H2? Because point A is distance from surface of water is H2, capital H2. and pressure at point B is equal to density of liquid, that is density of water into G into H3. This H3 is represent distance of point B, water molecule B, from the surface of liquid. So this is a general formula for hydrostatic pressure, rho into G into H. What is SI system unit for density? What is SI system unit for the density? Kg per meter cube. What is SI system unit for gravity? Meter per second square. And SI system unit for height of the point from the surface of any liquid, that is meter. So common equation, general formula, rho GH, and equation of this hydrostatic pressure. The unit for this hydrostatic pressure is a Newton per meter square. That is also called as Pascal. And we know the conversion, 1 Pascal is equal to 1 Newton per meter square. Is it correct? 1 Pascal is equal to 1 Newton per meter square is a conversion of Pascal to Newton per meter square. Okay, this point discussed yesterday. Today we are discussing the location of datum line in case of U2 manometer, location of datum line in case of U2 manometer, concept of pressure measurement using U2 manometer, vacuum pressure and gauge pressure difference, how we can show in U2 manometer graphically. The location, measurement of pressure, and graphical representation in case of U2 manometer of vacuum pressure and gauge pressure. These 3 points we are discussing today. See, in this left side figure, the U2 manometer, one end of this U2 manometer is open to the atmosphere. Another end of U2 manometer is connected to the pipe. Here the circular section is mentioned called as a pipe. And through this pipe, there is water is flowing. We consider initially there is no pressure. We consider initially there is no pressure in the pipeline. Hence here mentioned that P is equal to 0. And this color is indicate the mercury in the U2 manometer. Mercury in U2 manometer. Here, height of the U2 mercury in U2 manometer is same as far as left side limb as well as right side limb. Height of mercury in U2 manometer is same. Left limb as well as right limb. So horizontal line is marked here. This horizontal line is called as datum line. If there is no pressure, keep in mind, if there is no pressure, then height of mercury in U2 manometer is same, and that is called as datum line. And this datum line is represent for the which type of the pressure? In case of there is no pressure in the pipeline, that is called as atmospheric pressure. Which pressure? Atmospheric pressure. Yes, atmospheric pressure. And this line, the D dash is called as center of pipe. This A dash is called a datum line. If there is no pressure, it means atmospheric pressure. If there is atmospheric pressure, then mercury in U2 manometer having same height in the left limb as well as right limb. And this H1 is represent height of surface of mercury from the center of pipeline. H1 is represent height of mercury from center of pipeline in right limb, and H2 is represent surface of mercury from center of pipeline in left limb. Is it clear? H1 is represent surface of mercury from the center of pipeline in right limb. Similarly, H2 is represent the surface of mercury from the center of pipeline in left limb. This height H1 and H2 is height, and this A dash is represent datum line. And this figure is if pressure in the pipe is 0, That means the atmospheric pressure. In right side figure is mentioned, if pressure in the pipe is greater than atmospheric pressure in the pipeline is greater than atmospheric pressure. See, the figure is slightly changed. Figure is slightly changed. If pressure in the pipeline, if water having some pressure in the pipeline, then this water moves the mercury from left limb to the downside. Water from the left side of the U-tube manometer moves the mercury in downside. And at the same time, whatever the height of mercury get down in left side, the same height of mercury goes up in right limb. If the manometer size is same throughout, size of manometer is same throughout, it means that whatever the height of mercury goes down in left limb, same height goes up in right limb. Is it clear? Whatever the height of mercury goes down in left limb, same height goes up in right limb. Okay, so there is a difference here mentioned, H2 and H1. This, see the level difference of mercury. Initial in left side figure, level of the mercury same in both limb, but in the right side limb, level of mercury is different. Level of mercury, the surface of mercury from center of pipeline in left limb. In left limb, surface of mercury from the center of pipeline is how much? Sir, height of mercury in left limb from the center of pipeline is how much?
H1 plus H2.
H1 plus H2.
H2.
Correct. And what is the height of mercury in right limb from the center of pipeline?
H1.
H1, correct. H1 is represent height of surface of mercury from the center of pipeline is H1. So which one is the lower side of mercury? The datum line, where we need to mark the datum line, the lower level of mercury in the manometer. If lower level of mercury in the manometer, then pass the line through that point. See, in right side figure, the level of mercury, in which limb level of mercury is in downside? Lower
Left
side?
Left limb.
Left limb.
Left limb, correct. So mark the horizontal line passing through this surface of mercury. Through this surface of mercury, mark the horizontal line and is represented by the line A dash. And same time you mark the another horizontal line pass through surface of mercury in right limb. Pass another horizontal line, pass through surface of mercury in right limb, and that line is a B dash. So we have the two line pass through the lower level of mercury and another line pass through upper level of mercury. So our concept is where we need to show the datum line. If level of mercury is lower in the manometer, that will be datum line. So out of these two lines, A dash and BB dash, which one is a datum line?
A dash.
A dash is a datum line, correct. If you understood how to mark the datum line in case of U2 manometer, then it is easy to solve the numerical. 50% work is finished if you decide where to mark the datum line. Here, rho 1 is represent density of water, rho 2 is represent density of mercury. In next figure, say there is a difference between vacuum pressure and gauge pressure. In left side figure, see the pressure in the pipe, and at the same time you can observe the right side figure, the pressure in the pipeline. Can you guess which pressure is a gauge pressure and which pressure is vacuum pressure.
Right
That
hand
is-
side is a gauge pressure and
Okay,
left hand side is a vacuum pressure.
left side is a vacuum pressure and right side is a gauge pressure. If there is vacuum pressure, means pressure in the pipeline, is it greater than atmospheric pressure or lower than atmospheric pressure? Pressure in the pipeline. In case of vacuum.
Lower than atmospheric pressure.
Lower than?
atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure.
Atmospheric pressure. Yes. If in case of vacuum pressure, pressure in the pipeline is less than atmospheric pressure. And that's why the level of mercury goes down. Level of mercury goes down on right side, right limb. Is it? In case of this U2 manometer, pressure in the pipeline is lower than atmospheric pressure. Therefore, mercury goes down from right side of the manometer. Right side of the manometer, mercury goes down, and at the same time, mercury level goes up in the left limb. But in case of gauge pressure means pressure in the pipeline is greater than atmospheric pressure or less than atmospheric pressure?
Greater than
greater than
Greater
atmospheric
than
pressure.
atmospheric pressure, correct. If pressure in the pipeline greater than atmospheric pressure, what happen on the mercury level?
The mercury level goes up in the right limb.
Yes, mercury level goes up in right limb. In case of vacuum pressure measurement, mercury level in right limb goes down. Is it? So vice versa. These two figures are the vice versa. In left side figure is represent the vacuum pressure measurement. In right side figure is represent the gauge pressure measurement. Okay. Then can you tell me which one is a datum line? We mark the horizontal line as far as the left figure is concerned. Mark the horizontal line passing through the surface of the mercury. There are two surfaces of mercury in left limb and right limb. So AA dash and BB dash, these are two horizontal lines. Similarly, right side figure, there are two horizontal lines pass through the surface of mercury. This one is A dash and BB dash. So you consider left side figure, vacuum pressure measurement. Which one is a datum line?
AA dash.
AA dash is a datum line. Okay. Why AA dash is a datum line in case of the left side figure, vacuum pressure
Because-
measurement?
Because it passes through the lower side.
Okay, because
Lower
it
level
passing
of the-
through the lower side of mercury
Mercury.
surface. And as far as right side figure, which one is a datum line?
AA dash.
Again, AA dash. Correct. Because of the lower level of mercury is in left limb and line passing through that point is a AA dash. So datum line is AA dash in both of the figure, vacuum pressure measurement or gauge pressure measurement. And how we can measure the pressure in case of U2 manometer? How we can measure the pressure in case of U2 manometer? Okay, you can see this left side figure. Left side figure means how much the pressure in the pipeline? In left side figure, how much the pressure in pipeline?
Zero pressure.
Zero pressure.
Zero pressure, correct? But we don't consider it as a zero. Instead of zero, we can call it as which pressure? Atmospheric pressure. Because of this right side limb of the U2 manometer is open to the atmosphere. This limb is not closed. Okay. This right side limb of the manometer is not closed, is open to the atmosphere. It means that pressure in the pipeline as well as pressure in the manometer is the atmospheric pressure. And see the mercury level. So mercury level in left limb as well as right limb is at the same height or different height from the center of pipeline? Center of pipeline. Level of mercury in case of left side figure, is it same or different?
Different.
Same.
Same height. Here notation wise here mentioned H1 and H2 is notation wise, but H1 and H2 both are same. H1 and H2 both are same in case of the atmospheric pressure, no pressure in the pipeline, is it? In that case, level of mercury is same in left limb as well as right limb. It means that pressure in left limb and pressure in right limb, is it same or different?
Same.
Same.
Same pressure. It means that pressure above the datum line, pressure above the datum line on left side of the manometer, pressure above the datum line on right side of the manometer is same. Keep in mind, pressure above the datum line on left of the limb. Similarly, pressure above the datum line on right side of the limb, both are same. It means that pressure above the left limb is equal to pressure above the right limb. Is it clear? In case of no pressure in the pipeline, in case of atmospheric pressure, then pressure above the datum line on left limb is equal to pressure above the datum line on right side limb. At the same time, you can observe the right side figure. Pressure in the pipeline, is it atmospheric, less than atmospheric, or greater than atmospheric pressure?
Greater than atmospheric pressure.
Yes, pressure in the pipeline is greater than atmospheric pressure. So which one is a datum line? Right side figure.
A dash.
A dash.
A dash is a datum line. So pressure above the datum line A dash on left side as well as right side, again same. Keep in mind, pressure above the datum line on left side as well as right side is same. So how we can calculate the pressure above the datum line on left side of the limb and pressure above the datum line on right side of the limb? So before that, to make it clear, the pressure above the datum line on left limb as well as right limb, is it same or different? Pressure above the datum line on left limb as well as right limb, is it same or different?
Different.
See, in left side figure, you can observe the left side figure. The pressure above the datum line on left side or right side of the limb, is it same or different?
Same.
Same. This equation is common for all type of the manometer numerical. This equation is same for all type of the manometer numerical. The pressure above the datum line is same on left limb as well as right limb. Similarly, on right side figure, the pressure above the datum line and pressure above the datum line on left side or right side, again same as far as this datum line is concerned, datum line A dash. Because of this level of mercury in right side is upper and lower side at the left side of the limb, then mercury is stable. It means that to maintain this pressure, to maintain the pressure of the pipeline, this height is goes down. Mercury height goes down. At the same time, mercury height goes up in right limb, and then mercury is stable. It means that the pressure above the datum line A dash is same as far as left side is concerned as well as right side is concerned. You can see this figure. See this figure. Vacuum pressure measurement. Okay. Is it vacuum pressure measurement figure or gauge pressure measurement figure? You can tell me, anyone. Whatever the
Vacuum
figure is
pressure.
shown, is it
Vacuum
vacuum pressure
pressure.
measurement or gauge pressure measurement?
Vacuum pressure measurement.
Why it is vacuum pressure measurement?
Because it is less than atmospheric pressure.
Yes, it is less than atmospheric pressure, and mercury level in the left limb of the manometer, those end is connected to the pipeline. Mercury level goes up, those end of the manometer connected to the pipeline, and that in that pipe, in that left limb, mercury level goes up. Okay, it is clear that the pressure in the pipeline is a vacuum pressure, pressure below the atmospheric pressure. And we know that the general equation is the pressure above the datum line is same on both sides. Is it visible? This one. The pressure above the datum line on left side as well as right side is same. Therefore, we can calculate separately pressure above the datum line on left side and pressure above the datum line on right side. You can calculate it separately and then you can combine it. So you can calculate the pressure above the datum line A dash on right side. What is the pressure above the datum line on right side?
H1.
Pressure above the datum line on right side. It means that
H1 plus H2.
H1 plus H2. No, that is the height of the mercury surface from the center of pipeline. See, is any liquid fluid available on the datum line, above the datum line? Is there any fluid available above the datum line on right side?
No, sir.
No fluid available above the datum line on right side. Is it clear? Is there any fluid above the datum line on right side?
No, sir.
No. That's why you're mentioned as 0. Is it clear? Pressure above the datum line on right side is 0. Actually, it is not 0. It is atmospheric pressure. Okay. Above the datum line on right side is the atmospheric pressure. But why we can neglect that pressure and we can consider that is a 0. At the same time, how many fluid above the datum line on left side? How many fluids above the datum line on left side? 2 fluids.
2 fluids.
One is mercury and another is
Water.
water. So can anybody tell me what is the height of water column in left limb from the center of pipeline?
H1.
H1.
H1. And what is
H1.
the height of mercury column in left limb above the datum line?
H2.
H2.
H2. So we have the two lines A dash and BB dash. Out of these two lines, which one is the datum line?
A dash.
Yes, A dash is a datum line. And we already know that pressure above the datum line is same on both sides. So datum line is which one? A dash is a datum line. The pressure above the datum line on left side of the limb or right side of the limb, both are same. So pressure above the datum line on right side is 0. We already calculated, we already discussed. Then pressure above the AA dash on right side of the limb. Okay, so you can see this figure. Is it visible, this figure?
Yes, sir.
See, the pressure above AA on left side of the limb. How many fluids? 2 fluids. So one is a water column and another is a mercury column. So how many pressure exerted? The pressure exerted by mercury column and pressure exerted by water column. So how much the pressure exerted by water column? How much pressure exerted by mercury column? So there are 2 fluids available on above the datum line on left side. So total pressure above the datum line on left side is pressure exerted by mercury column plus pressure exerted by the water column. That is a total pressure exerted on left side of the limb on the above the datum line. Above the datum line on left side of the limb is a combination of 2 pressures. One is a pressure exerted by water column and one is a pressure exerted by mercury column. And how can How we can calculate this pressure exerted by water column, pressure exerted by mercury column? The common formula is rho GH. Common formula is rho GH. Out of this rho GH, which parameter is constant? Rho GH, which one parameter is constant apart from rho GH?
G.
G is constant, correct. Apart from rho GH, only G parameter is constant, and that is called as
Acceleration due to gravity.
Acceleration due to gravity.
acceleration due to gravity, correct. So we consider this water column only. What will be the pressure exerted by water column? What will be the pressure exerted by water column? Rho
Zero.
GH, rho of water into G and H. We have two H1 and H2. Which H1 is considered? As far as water column is concerned, which H we need to use?
H1,
H1, correct. And as far as a mercury column, rho GH, which H is need to be considered?
H2,
H2. See here, rho 1 in this equation, rho 1 GH1. This rho 1 is represent density of water, G is acceleration due to gravity, and this H1 is represent, what is H1 is represent?
height of water in
Height
center
of
of
water column, height of water column in left limb. Height of water column in left limb from where? Center of pipeline. And similarly, this rho 2 GH2 is represent the hydrostatic pressure exerted by mercury column in left limb. Rho 2 is a density of mercury, G is acceleration due to gravity, and H2 is a height of mercury in left limb. Height of mercury in the left limb. And one more addition is here, PA. This PA is addition because of on the left side limb, there are how many pressures? Pressure in the pipeline plus pressure exerted by this height of the water column plus pressure exerted by this height of mercury column. We have combination of three pressures on the left limb. How many pressures? Three pressures addition on left side. One is a pipeline pressure, one is a pressure exerted by this water column, and another is a pressure exerted by this mercury column. Is it? So we already find the equation number 1, that is pressure above the datum line, right side, that is 0. Above, then second equation is represent pressure above AA on left side, that is PA plus rho 1 G1, rho 1 GH1 plus rho 2 GH2. These two equation is same or different? These two equations, we need to, as far as this, see this equation, red color equation, the pressure above the datum line is same or different?
same.
Same. The pressure above the datum line is same on both sides always. Therefore, we need to equate equation 1 and equation 2. Okay, we need to equate equation number 1 and equation number 2. So pressure above the datum line AA dash on right side, pressure above the datum line on left side. So these two equations we need to equate. So P1 plus rho GH1 plus rho 2 GH2 is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. This addition is equal to 0. Therefore, you just simplified it. That is called as PA is equal to minus rho 1 GH1 minus rho 2 GH2 is equal to, this equation is represent the pressure in the pipeline. This equation is represent the pressure in the pipeline. Is it understood? Which one is a equation is a major role? The pressure above the datum line is same on both sides. You can see the different figure. This figure is represent gauge pressure or vacuum pressure. Which pressure is measured as far as this figure is concerned?
Gauge pressure.
Gauge pressure. Why this figure is concerned for the gauge pressure?
because mercury level in right limb is
Mercury level goes down in left limb, where the mercury manometer tube connected to the pipeline, where manometer tube connected to the pipeline, mercury level goes down and mercury level goes up in the right limb. See, again there is common formula. The pressure above the datum line is same on both sides. Okay, so can you tell me how many liquid column on above the datum line on left side of the manometer?
One liquid,
One
Only one. That is which column?
water,
Water column. And similarly on right side of the limb, how many liquid column is there?
only one,
Only one. Which one?
mercury,
Mercury. So again, you need to find out the pressure above the datum line on the left side. Pressure above the datum line on, okay, we can calculate firstly right side. As in this equation mentioned, the right side. The pressure above AA datum line on right side. So equation is general equation. What is general equation?
Rho GH.
Rho GH is a general equation. Then you can put the corresponding value of rho. Here rho 2 is represent what?
density of mercury,
Density of mercury. G is a common constant for as acceleration due to gravity, and this H2. This H2 is represent
height
Height
of
of
mercury from the surface of liquid
yes.
or the
Height of
center of pipeline.
what is H2? Tell me again.
Height of mercury from the center of pipeline.
No.
height of mercury from the datum line.
Yes. Height of mercury from datum line as far as right side is concerned. Right limb is concerned. You can see here. As far as right limb is concerned, H2 is represent height of mercury from the datum line. And we put the H2, we don't put H1. Okay, right side equation pressure above the AA on right side. We don't put H1, we put H2. Why H2? Because of we can consider the height of mercury column. And height of mercury column above the datum line is H2. Similarly, pressure above AA on left side. How many fluid above the datum line on left side?
One fluid,
One fluid, correct? That is which liquid, which fluid?
water,
Water. Okay. So what will be the equation of hydrostatic pressure? Common equation is rho GH. So rho is replaced by rho 1, G acceleration due to gravity, and here H. H is the, what is my H? What is my H? H is the height of liquid column above the datum line in left side. Height of liquid column. This liquid column is a water column. So how much the height of water column above the datum line? This height?
H1 plus H2.
plus H2.
H1 plus H2. Okay, H1 plus H2. That's why you mentioned H1 plus H2 in bracket. H1 plus H2 is represent in the bracket. H1 plus H2 is a total height of the water column in left limb above the datum line. And again, there is addition of PA. Why this addition of PA? Why this
Pressure in
addition of PA?
pipeline.
Why? Because we consider the pressure in the pipeline also. Okay, we consider pressure in the pipeline also. As pipe is connected to the left limb. Pipe is connected to the left limb. If pipe is connected to the right side limb, then we can also consider pressure in the pipeline in the right side also. If pipeline is connected to the manometer. Now, these two equations we need to equate. Why these two equations we need to equate? Why these two equations we need to equate? Because of the pressure above the datum line on both sides of the limb is same. Pressure above the datum line on both sides of the limb is same. That's why we need to equate these two equations. And after equating these two equations, we get PA is equal to this equation. Whatever the equation, we can simplify it after putting this equation in this equating format. rho 1 G H2 is equal to rho 1 G H1 plus H2 plus PA is represent the gauge pressure. See the right side. Can anybody guess it? This PA value, is it positive or negative? Pressure in the pipeline. And after calculating it, this PA value positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive.
Negative.
And in this figure, we can observe in this figure, which one? Okay, from this side, this figure. See here, PA is represent positive or negative? Value of PA?
Negative.
Negative. Why this value is negative? Why PA is negative?
Because this is a vacuum pressure.
And vacuum pressure it means
Sir.
that below the atmospheric pressure.
Negative.
Below the atmospheric pressure means negative side. That's why the value of PA we get a negative, this minus sign. And in case of this gauge pressure, PA is positive. PA is positive. Is it understood?
Yes, sir.
So we discussed today which point? Which point we discussed today?
Location of datum line in YouTube dynamics.
Okay. Then concept of pressure measurement using U2 manometer and vacuum pressure and gauge pressure, how we can differentiate in case of the U2 manometer. How we can show the graphically vacuum pressure measurement and gauge pressure measurement in case of the U2 manometer. So with this, we conclude this session. Any doubt? Please tell me. If you have any doubt, then we can discuss your doubt. Otherwise, we can conclude this session. Lalit?
No doubt, sir.
No, sir, no doubt.
Pratik?
No, sir.
No? Gaikwad, Shrutika? Are you having any question?
No, sir.
Okay. No question? So I will ask the question to you. How we can mark the datum line? Tell me.
Mark the datum line on the lower side of the mercury.
Okay. Mark the datum line on lower side of the mercury. It may be left limb or it may be right limb. Is it? And pressure above the datum line on left side of the limb or right side of the limb is same or different?
Same.
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 In case of vacuum pressure measurement or gauge pressure measurement, it will be same. Is it?
Both are.
It
Yes,
will be
sir.
same. In case of vacuum pressure measurement or gauge pressure measurement, pressure above the datum line is always same. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
And with this, we conclude this session. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.